Okay. I made this video because I felt like everybody on the internet should get a little chuckle out of my weekend because Lord knows I've been laughing my ass off all weekend long. I am in Corpus Christi for the Southern Conference with the Texas VFW. And I tell you what, these old war veterans, they get together and they start acting the damn fool. I was in the hospitality room and I came across this young man from Arkansas. There's your first problem. And his name was Odell Strickland. And he just, as soon as I walked in the room, that old man's eyes lit up like, they started dancing around. He was the cutest old man though. His eyebrows were doing tricks. He had full head of hair. It wasn't a toupee. It kind of looked like a toupee, but it wasn't. He had a comb over. I take my hat off, but I kind of look like Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales or some shit right now. But anyways, I sat down next to him. He goes, "Hey, Marine, why don't you try some of this moonshine?" And so I was like, "Well, I don't see why not." And it was in a mason jar. And so I take the lid off and I give it a little sniff. It smells like bourbon. Doesn't smell like there's any GHB in there. Besides, I don't think that most people know what that is. So this other guy, Carthel, he he drives one of these like little boogie basket scooters, bandits. He called it his state car. So Carthel takes the mason jar of moonshine. Okay, I'm like, I hear dueling banjos. He pours. I say, now just pour me a little bit. I'm expecting to get something about like that. Asshole pours it up to the brim. It's spilling over. Something spills off the table, and I said, Carthel, I said, just pour me a little bit. He goes, pointed on the table. He goes, that's a little bit. That's a shot. I was like, oh damn. So I look at Odell. I say, you sure this is safe? He goes, drink it. It'll make your hair curly. I was like, I do not want curly hair. I'm just fine with my little straight baby fine hair. So I drink it, and it wasn't that bad. It kind of tastes like maple syrup. So I'm just having a good old time, and I'm like, I want to take a picture with this guy. So I sit down and I take a picture with Odell Strickland, and after I get off his lap, he pulls out his wallet, and he pulls out a bag of Viagra, and there's half of one missing. And I just don't think that's right because he was smiling big as hell in the picture. And he said, I'm the only man in here who could get down on all fours and leave 5 tracks. What the hell? This is not something you say to a pretty girl who just got off your lap after you're taking a picture smiling like this. Like, I was like, oh, dear sweet baby Jesus and all the 12 disciples, please pray for his whole, his pole, and his soul. Then the hospitality girls get on this old man's scooter, Carthel scooter. They put the freaking whiskey bottles and the rum bottles in there. They're going like this and riding it down the hall and everything like that. And did you know that you can get a DWI on a bandit? Oh, Lord, child.